morning. Today is the 18th of April. Yes, I'm back. Probably you can see it. My face is really swollen on this side. The retreatment went really well. He managed to save the tooth, the cap and the crown that I had done previously for it. So I was really happy about that. Oh my god, I was gonna start to tell you the entire process and it started to freak me out again. So this swelling is supposed to last about 3 to 7 days. It will go down with time, but it freaked me out like yesterday because the pain was really bad the whole evening. Like I did it in the morning and then the pain was there till like the whole evening. In the night I woke up at about 3:30 because my face, I wanted to pee and my face had completely swollen up. So Darren then went and got me like ice because that's what I've been doing. I have been icing, like that's been helping me a lot with the swelling. But so when we went to the dentist yesterday and I sat onto the chair, he had to take the cap off, and to take the cap off it felt like he had a hammer put inside my mouth and was like hammering. It was like this machine that he pulled up and then he left and it was like fud thud. Like I was gonna say fud, but it was like more like a thud kind of a sound, like a really sharp loud noise. And I should probably put that in a cloth and then put it on my face to help. But I was like, oh, this is also helping me to get like a home hydrofacial. But anyway, so he did that and then he quickly got into doing the work. I really liked how they had the equipments that were used, the way they like protected the mouth from like the bleeding to go in and all of the stuff that they are working on to like go into the mouth. So that was really nice. However, I'm just really not happy about the fact that I'm still in pain, and I'm just praying that this is just a normal after feeling, like the tenderness that you tend to feel after you've done the root canal. So I've been like really googling a lot and trying to read up as much as I can and how long this is going to take. Now today I'll complete the first day, so I'm fine. I even took the Monday as an off to make sure that, you know, the swelling really doesn't bother me too much. But well, I managed to get my first treatment done in the UK, and now I have another extraction that's scheduled for the 29th of April. So there's that one to go to as well. But I know that with time, everything's going to be okay. And if my tooth and my teeth need the work that they need, then it is what it is. But today's another day. Yesterday, what did we eat? We got some beef croquettes and rissoles for dinner because I couldn't really eat much. They didn't have any potato chops, so I didn't want to eat their cutlet bao, so we did that. And then today I think we'll make some mashed potatoes with something at the side so that it's easy for me to chew, because I can't really eat from this side. Like I do feel the sensation, like it's as if my jaw here has broken, like the gum, like the bone needs to join. I don't know, but yeah, that is how my root canal retreatment went yesterday. And stay tuned to see what more is happening in my life. See you later. Bye. Hey royalties, good evening. Today is Tuesday the 22nd. I don't know if you guys can still see, I still have a bit of swelling on here. I last vlogged on Saturday. That was when I came back from my appointment, and I was swollen. Like my face got only worse throughout the day. And then on Sunday as well, I was really moody. Like Sunday I just slept off for good 4.5 hours. Like after I woke up like midday, like at about 10:30 I went on the bed, and then I woke up like at around 3:30. So I think that's a long time. So I just went off to sleep because the pain was that bad and the swelling as well, that Saturday night we did think about maybe going to A&E. Darren did ask me if we wanted to go into like the emergency bit of the hospital just to get checked, but I was like, no, because I was like, I'll be all right. I kept icing my face. I iced my face so much that Sunday evening I realized that my skin was so dry, like it had gotten so dry over here, that I was like, I need to stop. And that's when I did read that you can put like a hot compress as well, and that will help. So I started to do that, and that really made a difference. So my dental root canal treatment was really an experience. I do wish that the dentist did advise me of some sort of aftercare that I would need to do. Like, I feel like there was just no aftercare advice given, and that is one thing that I didn't like, because it really took me completely off guard. I didn't know what to expect, but thank God for Google and that creation, so you've got the knowledge there and you know what to do. But then Sunday I had to listen to Sunday service, and then by the time the evening came, the swelling did start to subside, and I was like, thank you so much, Jesus, because it's only God, nobody else. So obviously the body had to do what it had to do. And then by Monday morning when I woke up, the swelling had come down, where I was like, okay, it's not as bad for me to go into work, because I was really concerned. And it was just, I also have to talk, like my job involves me to communicate a lot. So I was like, what am I gonna do, right? So I was glad I took the Monday off, and the swelling did come down. On Monday, I got some energy towards like the later part of the evening, and I was like, I'm gonna go and wax my underarms. So I waxed my own underarms for the very first time. I've been waxing since 2025. Like, I was waxing my legs and basically my legs, and then I was waxing down, and I really enjoyed it. I have videos that I do need to put out, and I will put them out soon. But I waxed my underarms for the very first time, obviously with some help from Darren, but with like the pulling bit and things like that. Okay, but I'll put that, it's a time lapse, so it's not like a video per se, because I am very conscious about my underarms and stuff like that. But I'll put the video because I've really been enjoying that. So yesterday I did that, and the swelling has been coming down again. I am, just by talking this much, I can feel like the pressure on my cheek, but it is good. I'm better, just this bit. Like it said, today is the fourth day that since the surgery, so you can say like the fifth day since the surgery, and it has definitely come down. So I'm glad. The extraction, I'm not too sure. I'm thinking of maybe pushing that back a little bit, just let this rest a little and do it later. But let's see again, because it is something that does need attention as well. But that's what I've been doing. But I'm so glad. Oh my god, yeah, I can't stop thinking about the fact that I waxed my own underarms, and it was so brilliant, like so amazing. I do my own brows. I've been doing my own brows. Like, I love this side. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Like, it is so coming together. And then this side too, but I've been doing my own brows as well. So if anyone lives in the UK, let me know, or anywhere in London, and if you're ready to pay for me to come to wax you, you're ready to come down to me to get waxed, let me know, okay? But besides that, I sat down earlier today, because I haven't been vlogging. I sat down and I was journaling, because a thought crossed my mind about how people have like these beauty standards, and when you have like all these pageants and everything that happen, and I'm not against it, because it's beautiful, like, to see gorgeous women out there representing their country. But at the same time, when it comes to Indians, what hurts me the most is how, if you're colored like me, if you're darker than me, if you have not perfect skin, if you've got scars and you've got hyperpigmentation, you are not considered as beautiful. And I got into this thought of how and when and why and what did beauty, like, how did beauty ever get defined? How is beautiful even defined based off a standard of how somebody looks, and how that has built so much of insecurity in people? Like, it got me thinking, and then I got journaling about it, because that's something that I love doing more than talking. Like, I genuinely love journaling my thoughts, because I'm at a stage where I have like zilch people in my life to talk or share anything, and I am becoming a lot more pickier. I thought I was picky when I was younger, in my 20s, but now that I'm soon heading into the new threes, I am realizing I'm getting even more picky, like even more particular, and that is like making my circle, has literally brought my circle to zilch. But I'm like, you know what, we're gonna make it through, because at the end of the day, when I die, I could die on a flight with thousands of other people or 500 other people, but when I do die, I know that I have to be answerable for the life that I lived and on how I lived that life. So yeah, I got journaling, and then I had God talk to me, and I realized he made me sit down to journal just to get me to do something that I know I should be doing. We did do this last year, and Dia and I didn't end up staying consistent, and this is more on me, because this is where I know that the enemy has me. The moment like I am fully in my power and authority that I know that Jesus has given me, my creator, there's gonna be like hell breaking loose on earth, like literally, not like Trump's trying. Oh my god, the war is a whole different thing. But yeah, so I got a word that I know I need to do, and I will share that with y'all as the days come, so stay tuned. But well, this was my first ever treatment in the UK. It was an experience. The people at the reception were really lovely. When I walked in, if you watched my video the other day, I was like, oh, I'll tell you later. They were like, oh my god, your nails were so pretty. They loved my nails. Like, they literally loved my nails. It is so pretty. Like, I love it. It's so pretty. I'll probably go get them done for my birthday again, and then I want to take a break, but again, I'll do that, and I will let y'all know when I do that. But the receptionist, and then even like the nurse that was helping the dentist with the work, she loved my nails, and I was like, oh my gosh, like the design's really cute, and like really even the butterflies on it like really does top notch. But besides that, yesterday I cooked something very interesting. I made some, wait, okay, I'm gonna try and show it to you all, hold on. I made some mince chickpeas, so it's chickpeas keema. Yeah, that's right, like chickpeas keema, mince chickpeas. So it's minced chickpeas and potatoes. I just like put that together because I was gonna make hummus over the weekend, but because of how like my mouth was and the fact that I just didn't feel like doing anything, I was also on my periods. I got done with my period on Sunday night. So Sunday I was officially done with my period, and I was like, oh my god, like I didn't know what to do with the chickpeas that I had boiled, because I was gonna make hummus. And I was like, what do I do? I don't want to waste it. And I was like, you know what, I know what I can do. So I ended up like adding that with the mince as well. So that's how I create food. And as you all stay tuned and come along on this journey, and as I keep documenting, I will get more consistent with like, I'm doing it, but then I'm like in my head, it's so hard to like constantly not be in my head, like especially when I used to constantly be in my head. Now it's like this constant effort of doing the best that I can to not be in my head, but we'll get there. And this is that journey, because it's all about evolving, and I'm starting to actually enjoy it. Like I messaged, see, if I start talking, I'll start talking. I can't stop. Like I messaged a friend because it's been a bit awkward. There's been this gap that's been created. Like I don't know if it's just me that's been feeling it, but there definitely has been like a gap that's been there, and I needed to address that personally. So I reached out because I was like, if I don't reach out, is it not? And I didn't just want to remove the person from my life because I am not certain, right? So I'm glad that I reached out, and I'm navigating through a lot of relationships, like I said, with the whole thing going down to zilch, and wondering like, is it all worth it? But at the end of the day, if I know that I'm gonna get closer to God, it's all gonna be worth it. So yeah, but I will be getting a lot more in depth and sharing a lot more about my reality, which I'm so excited to do, because I've been kind of on a down low, and I was questioning everything about me and what God is trying to do in my life. But here we are. So, well, now you know what my first experience in the UK with the dentist was. You now know what's been happening the last couple of days in my life, and I will work on being more consistent with posting and making things so that it's more interesting, and also so that I'm enjoying my life. And if any of you are on this journey, please don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment, because that's the only way of interacting. Like on Instagram, it's so easy to do that, whereas over here it's so different. And I've been off Instagram for, it's feeling like almost a month. Like I have forgotten when was the last time I was on Instagram. But well, this is me, and welcome to my journey of creating and not consuming. I love you, and stay righteous. Until next time, bye.